Hi, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the women's menstrual cycle today because it's just such an amazing thing, truly, and gives us such an opportunity to uplift our energy, our consciousness, and our connection to our truth. And I taught a class to a group of women yesterday about the feminine energy and how that relates to the menstrual cycle. And I asked them, how many of you feel like your menstrual flow is a bother or a nuisance? And most of them raised their hand, and I completely understand because I felt that way too. I had a lot of symptoms associated with my flow before, during, and after, and it just slowed me down in life. Like, my to-do list was always so big that I didn't have time to be more tired or to have cramps or to want to nap. And so it did feel like that to me. And it's so fascinating because the feminine energy is inward, it's intuitive, it's insightful, and it is creative, receptive. And in a world where we're pulled externally so much, and it's so easy to get caught up in that, we have this monthly inbuilt system that reminds us to go inside, to step back, to regroup. The external world, there's a lot happening out there. It's very exciting, but our internal world is often forgotten. And connecting with that is what has our experience in that external excitement and drama and experience be so much more valuable and fruitful. So the time of the menstrual cycle then is a time when the body and the energy naturally want to go more inward. It's an opportunity for us to align with that naturally more inward, restful energy and physical desire to connect in with our certainty and our knowingness and our intuition and cultivate that connection to our innermost selves. And I just think that's so amazing because even with that, I would still just blow through my moon time, we call it in the yoga tradition. I'd blow through my moon time and just try to do the same exercise, the same activities, the same social engagements. And the thing is that it's just really asking what that time period and the energy is asking for is just to slow down, to go inside, because our strength and so much of what we can offer to the world is based in those feminine qualities, that knowing, that intuition, that wisdom that comes from going inside. And so that inward direction that we can take at the time of our menstrual cycle especially is so powerful. Ideally, in the yoga practices, we're working toward being able to be in the world but not of it. So meaning to be out in life but still having inward connection. But in the meantime, having a female body, it's just incredible to start to recognize what the power of aligning with that inward energy at this time of month when the blood is flowing and there's this cleansing and letting go and detoxing happening on a physical level, how fruitful and valuable it is to recognize that as this time to decrease some of the complexity, simple cooked meals, reduce the social schedule, let go of the physical exercise, or at least the excessive or the really vigorous physical exercise, and just let those other parts of us speak to us more, connect in with them, give them space to reveal themselves so that we can take that connection to our certainty. We can take that alignment with our intuition, our knowingness, and take it out into the rest of life. And I just think that's so cool and something that I just blew by for years and years and years. But it's just incredibly valuable and really fun to start to connect in with because, our strength is in our softness and in those feminine type qualities that we can then bring forward into our lives. So we're not meant to be exactly the same all the time. To have flexibility in our schedule and let things go during this time is a great thing. And again, very, very valuable. And I just, again, think how cool that our bodies, our energy are hardwired to slow us down and to remind us, wait, there's so much for you in going inward, dear woman, that I'm energetically and physically going to slow you down to encourage you to connect in with that, because it's so valuable for you to do and to have. And I just think it's a really amazing thing to start to listen to and start to honor and align with. And what that can look like, again, is just slowing down the schedule, simplifying things like the meals, and then also journaling. Journaling is a great thing, and just to set the intention that our certainty, our inner wisdom, our, whatever we need to intuitively know at this point, whatever we're ready to step into can be revealed to us, that then we can move forward with that. Such a huge tool for spiritual evolution and growth, and just to continue to become more elevated versions of ourselves, more evolved expressions of that purity and that sweetness and that divinity that's inside. So just something fun to play around with, honoring that and seeing what happens when we start to align, start to listen, and let those answers that are there have their chance to express and to be seen and heard and applied then in our daily lives. So I hope you have some fun with this. Namaste.